Hey guys, it's your pontiff, Archibald Chesterfield III. Guys, I've got some breaking news on the sale of one of my Breguets. I got some breaking news. Breaking news. So guys, let's get this show rolling. Let's get it rolling. Let's get this baby off rolling Travel Channel style. Let's get this baby off the ground. Let's get a few. I'm just going to invite a few panelists on. Who do I want to get on? Let's see. We can get the Zeal. Let's get Tan. Actually, I've got a few windows open here. Let me just close a few windows down. Just let me rolling. I'm just having a look, guys. That's done. I've logged out of that module. Getting out of modules, into modules, out of modules. Just closing a few things down. I got a few windows open. I'd like to let's have a look here. Bentleys. I like cheap Bentleys. I love a cheap and nasty Bentley. Would you buy a cheap and nasty Bentley? Beamers, Bentleys. That's the way I want to go. Beamers, Bentleys. That's what I want to do. I want to go to a Bentley. Yeah, I would like to do that. So let's have a look here where we're going now. We're going to just make sure we've got we got the Zeal. I want Zeal on. Aussie expat. Let's get him on there. Goldberg. I love the Goldberg. Clive, are you back from hospital? I hope you are well and back from hospital. Please jump on if you are well. We go someone to Clivers. Clivers. We got Doc BBW. He always don't end the show, Doc. Don't end the show. That's Docky. Who else have I got here to send it to? Let's see if we can get. I'll see if we can get Bateman on. Bateman, jump on. Have a chat to me. I want to talk to you, Bateman. Bateman. Come on, Bateman, jump on. Bateman, jump on. I'd like to get Bateman on. Let's see if we can get Bateman on. Bear, he's not going to jump on. Are you going to jump the Bear? I don't know, Bear will ever jump on. I love the Bear. Just say hello. Just say hello for the new year. Okay, I'll just send that to Bear Clooney. Who else do I want on? That's probably it. Keslow, no point sending Keslow one because he doesn't come on. He's not interested. He's not interested. He's not interested. He's not interested. Let's have a look here. Who else is there? OC, he won't. OC sent a super chat. He gets off. But he's not going to jump on either because he just doesn't do that. Marcelo's a cunt. He's not interested in me in the least. Not interested. Okay, back to the show. How are we going here? We're okay. The Undertaker. Yeah, I miss Sard. Yeah, I miss Sard too. Guys, let me tell you what's happened. I spoke to my dealer friend who sold me my Breguet. He said to me, Arch, do you want to sell it? He noticed I had it for sale. He said, hey, I got to take a bit of a loss. There's a bit of a loss with Breguet. But you know what? I get out of it. So he's interested in this one, the Tradition. What do I think? That's the question I've got there. What do I think? Do I sell it? Just get rid of it? Piss it off? I mean, I like it. I love it. I love it. I do love it. I do love it. Who's this guy here? Oh, fuck. See, HR wants to jump on. He's always, I can be desperate for fucking. I can be desperate for Panelists, but, he's such a cunt. I don't even know if I want him on at times. He's just such a miserable, lousy, fucking cunt. You know that? I wake up and I think, what the fuck do I want you on for? What the fuck
got the DNA results
do I want
your sons
you
are your brothers.
on for?
Your sons are your...
Comic relief.
I had enough of him. You know what? I don't give a fuck. The money's not here anymore.
You always say that. But I mean, you did let him on. He's only there because you pushed the button.
By the way, Mr. Goldberg.
Mr. Chesterfield.
Dave, Super Collector. He sold me the Breguet Traditional.
Yes.
That's one here.
Give it back.
I'll lose $1,000 and I've upgraded the strap.
You'll lose I'm sorry. Could you explain right after this? $10 super chat.
$10 super chat. Happy New Year, Boo, and happy birthday, Marcelo. 2026 is your year, Boo. Love the Goldberg.
Well, thank you. Thank you, the franchise clubs. So, well, let's leave that up there. But what did you just say? Could you make sense of what you just said? You're selling it. You're not selling it. You lost money.
Okay, so I got to take. I put a new strap on it. Okay, the strap was several $100s.
Yes.
And I'm going to lose $1,000 on what I paid for.
Oh, that's a great deal. That's a great deal. First of all, you could probably take that strap off, put the original one back on, sell that strap for a couple hundred. I don't know, just a thought. But I mean, to have rented that watch for only $1,000, I think is quite a good deal.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting out of it largely intact. You did not lose your shorts. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
On a Breguet. You did well.
Well, that model is actually not that hard to sell, okay?
That's why you've managed. I mean, how long have you had it? How long have you had it?
I've had it since October 24.
You had it. So you had it.
I was at the Tim Musso. I met Tim Musso. I was wearing the.
So what is that? Over a year. So that's you've owned it for, I don't know, $120 a month. You did pretty good.
It's a beautiful watch. I love it. I do love it.
Yes. But I mean, how much are you getting? 24,000 American? How much?
I'm getting 18,000 Aussie.
Oh, all right. Well, then you got quite a good deal on it to begin with.
Yeah, I did. I'm selling it. Look, I've tried to sell it myself. 18,000.
Yeah. No.
USD. I'll tell you what. I'm paying 12. I'm getting 12,000 for it. Okay,
well,
US.
You did what I told you to do with it, which was to give it to Dave. That's what I told you the day before yesterday. So, the question, of course, is where are you going to put that 18,000?
Well, he said to me, I got two choices.
Yes.
I can give it to him on consignment, and he said, I'll get I should get your money back.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll give you 18 now, and it's gone.
All right, you did fine.
What would you do? Just
I might have done what you did before he changed his mind.
Take the 18 and fuck it
Yeah,
off.
yeah. Because you know what? While I was sitting there for 6, 8, 12 weeks, him trying to sell it, he might change his mind and go, here, take this fucker back.
I mean, it's kind of sad because I do actually love this watch, but
You're still a Breguet man.
I keep this one here.
Yeah, the worst of them, so to speak.
Actually, no, I quite like it. That's the one Thomas Burnett's got. It's got the enamel dial.
Yeah.
It's automatic with no. I actually really liked.
Thomas Burnett wanted that watch for very particular reasons. You just wanted it because it was a Breguet and it rounded out a trio of Breguets.
No, who did? I did or him? Sorry, say it again.
No, he really put a lot of thought into the purchase of that watch. Whereas I feel like you were just on a Breguet roll and you just kept adding.
Oh, I wanted something different to go with the other two I had. Correct.
Yeah, that's right.
But now that the other two have gone.
Whereas, Thomas made a very strategic decision based on all the attributes of that particular watch. So what I'm saying is it's better for him than you. Not that it's a bad watch. It's a good watch, but you still have a Breguet. But the one that you could sell, you're selling. What are you going to do with the money? Where's it going?
All right, get back into the redraw.
Ah, there we go. So we're getting closer and closer to having a paid off house.
No, still. Well, yeah,
closer.
Yeah, every step, every dollar is closer, isn't it?
Hey, absolutely. Every dollar is closer. I mean, look on the bright side. Let's examine your financial picture really quickly. Credit card consumer debt, you don't have any right now. I mean, you may use it, but you're paying it off. So you don't have you're not carrying a balance. Car loan, well, only the Q3 on the Audi, but that's getting
Q2.
used.
It's a Q2. I couldn't afford a 3, so I got a 2.
Okay. I was looking at a 5. I was looking at a Q5, but I wound up.
They're a nice vehicle. They're expensive.
You know what? They're not that much here. Well, relatively speaking, I don't know, the 50s, or mid 50s.
It's a lot of money, Mark.
America's a rich country. What can I
that's
say?
the same as here. That you work that out. 50s US, right? 50,000.
What is that, like 75 over by you? But I'm at a different stage of life than you. I'm winding down. Maybe you are too. I'm trying to sell a new book. Ooh, it's exciting. Books are exciting. Maybe for men my age, because people today don't read
74,000, 75,000.
Yeah.
That's
And here, listen, here the Q5 is considered sort of like entry level, not a real serious Audi. It doesn't have a great reputation.
Q5?
Yeah, believe it or not, doesn't have a great reputation for the luxury market here. Although I wound up with a Genesis, which has a worse reputation. On the one hand, on the other hand, it has a better set of features. Like, it's so luxurious. Oh my God. It's super luxe. I love this car. It's you know what? It's the Polar Explorer of the luxury, SUV world, which is to say it's sort of under the radar.
Yeah.
User says Audi is not luxury tier. Well, okay. I grant you it's not Mercedes, it's not BMW, it's not Porsche. It's not Maserati. Although, you know what? I was just looking at there's some Maserati out there right now that they're spruiking for a Maserati SUV. It's entry level. It's got a funny name.
The Galanti.
Yes, correct. That's it.
I know the one. Can I tell you something about Maserati?
Yes.
Can I tell you something?
Tell me. They're beautiful, but Jesus.
Yeah. You've got to be very Grecale, Maserati Grecale.
That's the one.
Grecale.
That is exactly. Yeah, that's it. They're really trying. They're pushing that here.
Yeah, but they're fucking garbage. Maserati's garbage. Look, this is the advice. Maserati, Alfa Romeo, they're beautiful. If you really need to buy Euro, if you're a Euro snob, get an Audi. They're much better off. Okay? They're still garbage. I didn't think Audi was that. Audi's not that great. Audi will last. The thing about Audi is it'll last the time of the warranty. Okay, with the German cars, the plastics at least last the time of the warranty mark, whereas a
Yeah.
Maserati.
The Italians build beautiful, beautiful cars. They're just very temperamental, you know. And as far as this only blingies, my crappy 4x4 isn't luxury Asian crap. Well, yeah, it's Korean. I get that. I understand. But you know, so is Lexus. Lexus Japanese, also Asian. I don't know. All I can say is I don't buy my cars for you people. I buy it for me, and I love this car. It has 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds, and it has every freaking. It's self-driving. Has every option known to man. $5 super chat.
$5 super chat. Estate SLA $5. Archie, buy solid gold Rolex now from AD, or wait and buy at big discount on grey in 2 years. Expect it gold at 6,000 Oz this year, but demand to fall. Look,
Gold's not going to 6K. Boy, that'd be cool.
you know what? Seriously, you know what? Seriously, I wouldn't be buying the gold watches from Rolex now. They are ridiculous. Okay, fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God, they've got so expensive. I'm so glad I bought mine.
You want bang per buck? Okay, see, what are you doing? You buying the gold, or you're buying a model? Okay, for starters, the best bang per buck gold Rolex. Let me tell you the 2 gold Rolexes. If you want white gold, it's the white gold Daytona with the blue dial. If you want yellow gold, the best bang per buck is actually a Yachtmaster with the white dial. They are now I prefer the Submariner solid
yellow gold. I'm so glad I bought that when I did. And you know what? I got a little. I got mine in the era when the ADs were knocking a couple grand off, a couple percentages off for discounts. I got a little tiny discount on mine. I didn't pay full retail at an AD. That was very unusual, but it was, you know, COVID. But nonetheless, I love that watch. It is a big chunk of steel. And listen, if I'll be very surprised if gold goes to 6,000. But you know, I didn't think it was going to go to almost 4 either. So what do I know? All I know is those prices have gone absolutely apeshit. So the question: buy it now or wait? It depends on your age. So listen, estatesia. If that's your picture, you're what, 30s? Mid-30s, early 30s, you wait. If you're my age, which is pushing 70, despite this magnificent look that I have, if you're pushing 70, you just fuck it. You just go into fuck it mode. We can't. People my age can't afford to wait for shit, you know. So you buy it now. But like if I was 32 to 35, 37, even 40, I'd wait a couple years. That's what I would do.
I totally agree with you. So, what do you think then, Chief Tit Goldberg? I never see you wearing. He does. Mark has come on. So, should I get rid of this? Do I get rid of that or not?
Yes. Bye bye now. Say hello to your new owner, Dave. Yes. Get rid of that. You're trying. Listen. You're in the midst of downsizing and simplifying your life. You cannot control the top line very easily, but the bottom line is top line minus expenses, and what you're doing is you're reducing expenses. I think that's smart.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a smart thing. Reduce those expenses. You can spend less. It's easier than trying to earn more. Earning more is going to require effort, and we both know effort is not your thing. You know, we know this. By the way, speaking of effort, the rancher out of the hospital. Aren't we happy?
Yeah.
Hey, let's give him a call. Siri, call the rancher on speaker.
Calling the rancher on speaker.
Let's get this fucker on the air.
Get this fucker on the air. That's it. I sent him a get well message this morning before I came on.
We're going to voicemail.
That's Clyde.
What are you doing?
I'm back in the hospital.
Oh, well, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck.
Maybe I should take you off the air. Why are you in the hospital?
Because it was either go back to the hospital or get on the live stream.
Well, Are you really in the hospital?
No.
Aha. Fine. I'll be sending you a link. Stand by.
No.
Stand by. Bye. All right. I'm sending him.
He
the link.
lied to us.
He did. He was trying some rancher humor. Let's get him on. Let's get this fucker on. All right, there. Link has been sent. The link has been sent. Anyway, you know what? It's a very comforting idea knowing that your monthly obligations are well within your grasp. Worrying about money is like the worst, and I really feel for people who are younger than me and raising kids and dealing with jobs and pressure and shit right now, worrying if AI is going to eat their job up. I mean, I really think, and the cost of fucking housing and everything is outrageous. You know what, Archie? I bought my first house, which was a 2/3 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom house for $48,000. That was what my first house cost. It was an attached row home townhouse, you might call it, where you are. It was a nice little thing, and it was 48
What's it worth now? What's that worth now?
About 275, probably.
It's in Chicago, is it?
No, it was in. I'm a Philly boy, Philadelphia Freedoms, the cradle of liberty, the city of brotherly love, the second capital of the United States, when the Continental Congress fled Washington or wherever they were at the time. Anyway. All I can say is, welcome, rancher. Don't be mad. We just felt like it was your time to shine.
Me be punished.
Yes, we thought it was.
Have I not suffered enough this week?
Apparently not. Well, tell us about your experience. What happened? How are you? What's going on?
Well, like I said, I had bought my daughter and my granddaughter lunch, and actually a little bit of mini family gathering. Went to took them to Sam's Club, and bought them, of course, goddamn diapers are expensive, and then just started feeling awful, just all of a sudden, all at once.
Wait, did you buy the hot dog combo for $1.50?
I did not. No.
I see. That could have. Well, then it wasn't that.
No. But I was going to be a client that just kept, the office didn't quite, well, I'll be there, And
of course, your daughter has had to haul your ass off to the hospital, at least twice that I know of. In fact, I've had to call her and tell her to go the fuck over there to your place.
Yes.
What she was looking for.
But then you keep dragging me up here, so you don't get credit for it.
Well, it is true. On the one hand, I save your life. On the other hand, I try and
make me not. Yeah, you bring me here and make me not want to live it.
It kind of all evens out. Clydesy.
Rancher, I'm looking at getting out of one of my Breguets, Rancher.
Oh, okay. Which one?
He's down to
The
2.
traditional.
The nice one. So you want to keep that open heart monstrosity?
The saleable
No,
one.
I'm keeping the white dial one.
Okay, yes, I would agree with that one.
Because that one's terminal. Although let's be honest, Clyde, if anybody else showed you this watch, you would love it.
Yes.
It's just an Archie reaction.
He's getting confused which one he loves. He's getting so sick.
I love Mark. That's not a hard one to.
No, the rancher is not.
Even though he keeps bringing me on here, that's yes.
Well, you have penance to pay, Clyde. Penance to pay. Speaking of which, Hulk looks like a Starbucks right now, but it's not. It's properly a Hulk. Which, by the way, I think is going to wind up a more interesting watch than the Starbucks.
Why?
Well, they made it for 10 years. I think they're going to wind up making a Starbucks, which hasn't been out 10 years, but I think it'll be out there longer. And there's more green. If you like green, why just get a green bezel? The whole fucking thing is green.
Or you could get a Kermit.
And it was, but that's a ceramic or an aluminum bezel. I do not like aluminum bezels. And not only that, as you're well aware, a lot of those were not really identifiable as Kermits by the reference number of the paperwork until later.
Right. Well, yes.
So
we got Jono 888 Or
Chat.
$2. AC3, go on Caleb Hammer's financial audit.
Oh my God, he would ass fuck you. He would fist you, Archie.
I love
This-
Caleb Hammer. Actually, I watch that show a lot. He's
Yeah,
great.
me too. I like this guy, but he is brutal. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you fucking people? What are you spending all this fucking money on? DoorDash. You have no fucking money and you're
DoorDash.
fat. Tits.
Hello, Goldberg. Hello, Rancher.
It's like, well,
Hey,
Hey, how you going?
Not too boo.
Bro,
How are you?
what are you wearing? You wearing a shitter?
I'm thinking of selling one of my Breguets there, Chief Tit.
Oh, the Explorer 2 brethren.
Yeah.
All right then.
You know what, Arch? I'm going to tell you something. I think you're doing exactly the right thing. And I know everybody loves the skeletonized one that you're selling more. But
Yeah.
personally, I like the enamel one better.
Yep.
You can see the time better. The other one's got the tiny little dial. It's sort of like, well, what's
The other
Well,
one,
you know what? I got a great idea, Tits. Why don't you buy it? Because Archie's looking to sell.
Why don't you buy it?
Because I think it's a shitter. That's why. You just spruiked it. You just licked the balls of that Breguet right there.
No, look, I don't mind that one. I tell you, it does something, because if you've got to put something really formal on, and you want to slip on a nice watch with a tuxedo or something like
Come
that,
on,
then
Chief
that watch
Tit. I
does the
tell you
job.
what, Chief Tit, buy one of them off me, and I'll fly down this afternoon and give it to you.
Archie, beautiful. Listen,
Yeah,
love,
we'll
I've done
find out.
everything I can in terms of watches for the moment. I've got to hold on for a little bit because the wife over there, you see her just there,
Yeah.
she's going to kill me if I get another watch the next 6 months.
well, simple. Buy it now and just don't tell her for 7 months. Duh.
Yeah, okay. I'll just say, yeah, I'll buy it off you. She's listening. No, I think it's much nicer, actually, Arch, the white enamel one. Honestly, it's classic. If you look at that and you think to yourself, you know that single hand one that's out at the moment. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful watch as well. But I don't think it blows your one out of the water, right?
No.
It's another Breguet, right? It's like if you had
Yeah.
one of those, or you had your one next to each other, somebody that didn't know much would go, fuck, they're both beautiful, nice watches. And if somebody said this is the price difference between this one-handed new thing and your one, people would go, what the fuck? Why is there such a difference, you know?
Exactly.
Why are you blurring your background? Is the room messy?
No,
No,
I've
I
got a
think it
new
looks
camera
good.
and it does this automatically.
It's pretty good.
No.
It's bokeh.
Now, Mark, why
Chief-
don't you blur your foreground?
Which is to save my face. Thank you, Clyde.
He doesn't mean it offensively.
Chief Tit Rancher
Yes, he
hasn't been well. Chief Tit Rancher hasn't been well.
I've heard he's been sick. What's wrong with you, counsellor?
But other than the fact I'm here, I mean, that's a big one right now. I'm here.
I take full credit.
Yeah. So you're talking about sort of blurring Mark out at the back because you want to concentrate on these beautiful paintings in the background. That's what it is.
My Nana
It's like-
painted those. You know, those are oil paintings done by my Nana. They're all over this house. She was prolific.
Oh, really? Did your grandmother do those? Really? Honestly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
she was a
amazing to
wonderful.
have that. It's amazing
Yeah.
to have all that art and that there.
I have never lived in a house that was not populated by my Nana's paintings.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, you know what?
Oh,
when I was
by
very
the
little,
way, sorry. Speaking of Nana's paintings,
yeah,
I forgot to tell you something, guys. I forgot to tell you something, guys. Men's Health, get yourself. Okay, so I basically went on Monday and did the full HIV, and I did the HIV.
Well, first of all, you have to be getting sex to get HIV, so we know you're safe there. How about the rest of
Okay,
it?
so my syphilis and HIV came back negative.
Well, that's sad. You got to try
it-
harder.
Is this part of the selling point for the Breguet?
And then
Comes with
I
comes with
actually,
3 HIV negative tests as well.
Comes with a negative. This Breguet is negative for
the
SIF.
clinic, the other test, they did a pissing test, and your STI test result for gonorrhea and chlamydia A negative. No action is required.
Well, Archie, you know what? As an incel, I don't even know why you waste your money on this stuff. Like, you got to try much harder, quite frankly.
He's trying to get it. You think he's trying to get it so that he can make an interesting video? You're not going to believe
no. Look,
big super chat.
no. This is just his standard recipe. He is recently approached by a lady boy with a paternity claim.
A lady boy with HIV. You know what? Every one of my dates in Thailand started off with a blood test at the clinic.
Oh, Jesus.
And there's Archie, negative for everything, just having come back from location undisclosed.
Well, let's say Archie always has been very negative.
All I know is Archie, if you need to try a little harder. I don't feel like you should be so squeamish.
Look, I tell you how I did the tests. All tests have done. I've got a clean bill of health. I've still got those green pussy sores on the end of my prick, but that's okay. That's for another day.
You know what? Stop bragging because none of us believe you. Or go ahead and show us. Why don't you? You know what? How much of a super chat for us to see the green sores on the end of your prick? $100, guys. For $100, Archie will show you the green.
Actually, wait. It's not so far fetched. It might be chlamydia.
Wait a minute. There's a great comment. Look at the one by One Day Retro. Archie sent in a stunt knob to do the test on. That's actually very good.
Yeah, most people borrow piss in order to take a drug test.
I want to do a nice crossover live stream event with Archie and the Hoof GP.
You know what? Here's the good news. The good news is you don't have chlamydia. The bad news is you have mad cow.
No, he has chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
And by the way, guys, if you want to get a discount in some Nana bars, take your STI results. They actually give you a discount if you've got a clean bill of health.
You know what? Those girls get checked regularly. That's the difference between the bar girls, the bar employees, and the freelancers over there on Beach Road. Or on Soy Cowboy that are walking the streets. The bars check these ladies weekly.
They're talking about
I gotta tell you
hookers here.
something. I just put this watch on. Doesn't that look beautiful? Look at that.
Why do you do it like that? That looks very awkward. Hold it up. Do a fist watch check properly. Thank you. Much better.
It's a lovely watch. That I do agree with you. That is a lovely watch. And that's probably all I need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know
because
what?
you need one that satisfies that category. It's a dress watch. So you've got the dress watch. Keep it,
Here's your 3-watch collection. The Polar Explorer, the Speedmaster Man, and the fucking Moon, and then that dress watch of a Breguet. That's it. That's all you need. Get rid of everything else.
I'll be right back.
Clyde, you want a Zenith that does not have chlamydia?
No. Chlamydia.
I really love this Zenith. I tell you honestly, that's such a great. I honestly would trade it in, but it's only 5,000 Aussie. You know what I mean?
Get.
Archie's not supposed to be more expensive or less expensive than the one that doesn't have the open heart.
They're about the same price. They're about the same price.
Well, the difference is
on this stream here, they've taken it as a personal vendetta against me to hate whatever choice I make.
Well, that one's just
the one that I have is the dog shit. They hate it. They can't stand it. Everything I have, they hate. Whatever color, whatever choice I make, they hate it.
We love your
Captain
super chat.
Boob, $8. Chief Kit, Timely Behavior, and Mr. GMT should team up and do their own show. Wogs and Watchers.
Yes.
Isn't that a naughty word?
I'll be right back.
In Australia, you can. It's like the N word. If you are a W, like I am, I'm allowed to use it. But you, as a waspy guy, you're not.
What does it even mean? What's it actually mean?
That was a term for Europeans, more.
Yeah, European immigrants. That's probably the best way.
Like I thought you were all pommies.
No. This is after World War II. They were desperate. All the Poms had been killed. by stupid activities.
I see, and I don't fully understand.
I
But
tell you
anyway,
what, you look at the history, and you look at Ukraine and places like that. Fuck me dead, Chief Tit. Would you want to go into a war zone? It's pretty nasty shit.
Oh, it's friggin' terrible. I mean, honestly, when you think about how ridiculous it is, the two people that don't even know each other from the other side of the world get armed and they're out to kill each other. It's fucking ridiculous.
if I was a fucking sniper and I'm looking down the barrel of my gun and I'm looking at this guy 3/4 of a mile away and he's got his shirt off and he's glistening and he's really good looking, I'm not pulling the fucking trigger. I can't shoot him. He's gorgeous. Are you out of your fucking mind?
You're thinking to yourself, it's a magnificent specimen. Why am I going to get rid of that?
Right? And Chief Tit, if you ever, well, you I would shoot, but if you ever got shot, if you ever got sent into the battlefield, you know, your job would be to sue the fucking enemy. You know, like we're bringing you up on charges. We're gonna sue you.
You know how they sell it? You know how they sell it? Yeah, they sell it by saying, look, it's either you or them.
Yes.
That's
Do it for your buddy. Well, you know how they sell it in the Greek army?
Here we go.
Never leave your buddies behind.
Well, hey, it worked for them. And look, it worked for the Spartans and everyone.
This
you know?
is Sparta. Well, you
Exactly.
know, Alexander the Great took over 3/4 of the known world, and you know he was a flamer. There you have it.
He's trying to transform everybody. He's going on the conversion project, Archie. Can you hear him? He's trying to convert everybody.
Well, you know, we have an agenda. We do. We have an agenda.
The Zionist gaze.
I don't know. I've never dated my own religion. I tried it once. It just didn't work out. It was like fucking a cousin. It was just weird. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Once.
Well, it probably is a cousin from somewhere along the line. You know what I mean?
Aren't we all? You know, don't we all like go back to one blue-eyed, you know, like African person? Aren't we all related? At the
African. Yeah. Any of you guys over near Minnesota where that shit was happening?
No. Well, maybe in the comments. Let's not get started on the politics. It's
No,
nasty,
let's not.
vicious. It's nasty, vicious, and violent. Archie, what have you got planned for the show today? What are we doing?
Chief Tit, I got to tell you. So anyhow, there we go. We've got that. We got that. I'll show you what the collection's being reduced to.
What do you mean an arc has become a rabid anti-Semite? He's always been.
I'm having a look here, seeing what I should get rid of. See,
Everything.
I can't get rid of the Pam. I love my Pam. That is so fucking.
You can get rid.
Don't get rid of it. Do you know how there's nobody that can actually pull off a Pam at that size because hardly anybody's got a wrist your size. So just enjoy it.
And I love Chief Tit. I absolutely.
If he goes on a Zempic, he's gonna have.
I love my Explorer too. I can't.
Well,
it's
a
just
Rolex.
Absolutely.
It's a
Absolutely.
Rolex.
Yeah.
Every man needs a Rolex in their collection. So the way I see it is,
Every man only needs a Rolex.
Absolutely.
Rolex.
And I think when you get a chance and you finish doing your traveling around and you get a bit more decrepit and you want to just sort of relax a bit because you're sick of it, I think you should start getting back into your 5-digit Rolexes again. I think deep down, that's what you really want.
Oh, they're great.
Don't
watches.
fuck about a bit now and then get back to your 5 digits.
And I mean, I love Speedy. Speedy's so cool.
Absolutely. But Speedy was a present, so it means a lot.
Who's ringing, Marky? It's a client. Okay, you get it.
That's his mum. It's his
You
mother.
get it. That's his mum. Okay, answer it, Marky. He's cool. Chief Tit, I got to be honest with you.
Tell me, Archie.
I'm really thinking myself there. I don't want to sell any of the steel, like the Zenith. I'll be honest with you. Zenith does have some ugly watches, but this, in my opinion, is very classic. It's very, very classic. I like the colors, like it's silver with the blue, and that's the traditional. They've got some ugly Zeniths. There's some really ugly fucking Zeniths there.
Yeah, we know those all the time.
is that the problem with the brand? Because they've got some ugly ones, or they just don't do enough marketing?
No, it's kind of a specialist brand. The brand is so...
Because they don't really market much. I've never seen a Zenith ad.
They're a bit like JJ LeCoultre, you know. They just kind of... No, Zenith. No, they do advertise. They do. It's expensive. Those ads you're talking about, they're expensive. They're expensive.
Well, they're actually getting less in magazines. They're getting less now, and magazine space is next to nothing in terms of how much it costs.
Yeah.
Oh,
I used to run a
magazines are
magazine.
dying.
Boy,
They're dying, Chief.
that's
Tit.
why I had to
Absolutely.
get the fuck out of the magazine business.
Chief
Yeah.
Tit, can you remember the late 90s, early 2000s? I would never have thought newspapers would be dead. I'd never thought car sales would have taken over the car industry. Real estate, that's not in the classifieds. You know, that's gone ski. You know what
That's
I mean?
gone.
The
Yeah. Absolutely. The Sydney Morning Herald used to have all the ads, and now it's all.
right.
And these online ads, they used to be peanuts. They used to be like a couple of dollars just so they can get known in the community. And now they're like, look at Arch. Do you know how much he spent on an ad for his fucking car? I nearly fell off my seat when he revealed it. How much was it? Arch?
$240.
Super.
Can you believe that? For a fucking electronic ad.
No, but you don't understand. They base it on the suburb you're in and the car you're selling.
Super.
Bullshit.
No, no, and the price. It's based on that. They have an algorithm. They don't. There's not one figure. It depends on where you live, what car you're selling, and how much it's worth.
Super chat.
Here we go. William Gaudrian, €2. You need one watch, gold sub, and you're done for life. Look.
Well, you need two. You need two because when you're knocking around and you're doing things that are going to bang up a gold watch, you steal one. So maybe a Hulk and a gold sub, and then you're done. And if I was going down to two, that's exactly what I would do.
How about a gold Pam? Can I get a gold Pam?
Christ,
No.
definitely no. Wait,
You know,
Rancher,
literally,
say it again,
they're
Rancher.
literally half
Say it again.
price.
No. Thank you.
I went to Pam the other day, and we had a look at one because my wife liked the look of it. It was $50,000. We saw exactly the same model for sale in an Australian like secondhand boutique thing.
How to lose 20 grand in 10 minutes.
24 grand. Same watch. Literally half price, same new model.
Yep. And then if you buy it for 24 and try and sell it, now you're down to 12.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
I mean, how the fuck? You know, what is that?
It's bullshit.
And it was on a leather strap too.
I think also, Chief Tit, the thing is, the reality is the market is the market's not dead. There's a lot of people who have money. Like people say, oh, it's dead. It's no, it's not dead. But anything that's slightly obscure is going to be harder to sell. Okay?
That is correct. Cartier and Rolex are the most sellable fuckers. Well, Patek too, depending on the
Yeah,
model.
but you know what? With Cartiers, you take a bath. Yeah, they're sellable and they're popular, but you do take a bath. I'm looking at one, you know, my Santos that I got this year.
Yeah.
Second hand at the moment, they're going for 10. And I bought it for like 14 and a half.
Well,
Oh,
you
no,
know,
yes, but
everything's taken a hit, Mark. Everything's taken a hit.
More watches
even-
for us.
I told
haven't-
you, I lost $2,000 on my fucking bluesy. Chief Tit, it would have been good if I could have sold you that one. That would have been a perfect deal, don't you
You
think?
bought it. You kind of bought high though. You bought a little bit towards the height.
I think that is
yours, Chief Tit? What did you pay for yours?
mine was 21. But how much
Yeah.
your one though, Arch? Was that the last of the aluminium dials with the rehord?
No. I've had a few, Chief Tit. The one I sold was a ceramic 40.
Right.
That's the one I lost 2,100 on.
Yeah.
I
But
paid 20,400, but the market had sort of William Gaudrian, €2, gold sub, and man on the problem
Two
with
and
the
done.
gold sub is sorry.
Two and done.
You know what's wrong with the gold sub? They are really expensive. Like they are fucking 50,000 Aussie. Chief Tit, can you tell Mark Goldberg what 50,000 Aussie is like?
But that's a lot of fucking money. I don't know what you're talking about, Mark.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
I
small-
mean, in America,
for
it's
anyone.
30, 35 grand. It's not an inconsiderable. It's a lot of fucking money here too.
But man, the other thing is, I got that
My
bluesy.
Beamer was 80 and I sold it for 39. Well, 40, say 40, okay?
Oh, it's
Just-
my mama. I'll be back.
No worries.
Look, the thing is about the
$50,000 Aussie. I don't know what you fuckwits think out there. That is a lot of money. Don't you agree, Chit?
absolutely. Your BMW, which is only a couple of years old, only got 39, and they're talking about 50 grand for a second-hand watch.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are these people? I mean, I wouldn't do it. I don't make a decent living, you know.
Oh, sorry. Make an announcement. Speaking of fuckwits with too much money, please PayPal ArchieLuxury1972 @gmail.com.
Oh my God, I'm
The
so lucky.
PayPal ArchieLuxury 72, not 19. ArchieLuxury 72 @gmail.com, not 19. It's
I'm sorry.
ArchieLuxury 72 @gmail.com.
Gmail.com. I'm so lucky. I have both my parents alive. Isn't that amazing?
That's
You know,
great,
tech
man.
problem.
Yeah.
My dad always rings me when something's not working right. By the way, I
Yeah.
took my dad. I drove my dad after the show. I had to end the show early yesterday because I had to take my dad, and he was late coming here. Always he's on time. Then yesterday he was a bit late, and I washed his Audi. I washed his car yesterday. It's filthy.
2 buckets or 3?
Three buckets.
3.
But the
What's
thing
the
that
third one for? An
okay,
extra
one
rinse?
bucket is for the wheels only. The underside and the wheels, and the other bucket is for the rest of the car and a rinse bucket.
Do you know what? I hosed my car off today. You'd be very proud. My hose thawed out. I didn't use soap, but I did rinse it rather than go to the car wash. I did.
Good, because car wash they use recycled water, which is not good.
No, this
And
this water was pumped right out of my well. I have a well,
Okay.
so it's fresh from the water table.
I got to tell you, Chief Tit, seriously, I am really looking at paying. I think if I sell that one Breguet, I actually would keep this one. Okay, I'd keep this one.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
happy.
what you should do.
I actually am happy to. It's a lovely, beautiful. That's enough. I got this plus the 4 steel. I think I was gonna flick that at one stage. I think fuck it, keep it. 5 watches. That's enough.
Flick it, flick it.
And I might start buying some more in the future, but I don't know. At the moment, I don't want to spend money on watches.
Look at
No,
what-
not now. Not now. This is the sort of thing you'd start coveting from now, and when you finished your travels, then start looking at it more seriously. That's what I think. Yes. Listen, isn't there a problem? This is my problem with the gold ones. That's lovely, Mark. You do really love that, don't you?
I do.
It
It's
is
so
fucking
great.
gorgeous.
You know what the problem with the gold ones is? Even that bluesy, I've bought it now, a couple of months, 2 months ago, whatever it was. I find I'm not wearing it because I'm scared I'm going to fucking scratch
Oh,
it.
for fuck's
Yep.
sake, you have the training
How do you
wheel
do it
first.
with the full gold one? I don't know how you do it.
Super chats.
There we
Be
go, we got
brave.
super
Be
chat,
brave.
Super chat. William Gaudrian,
Please,
€2.
please.
I have one watch. My 128345 RBP mop dialed 68,000. Fuck, and that's 36 mil. You know that?
Yep.
Euros. And that's like more than dollars even.
Yep.
Fuck, it's a lot of money.
It
That's
is.
a
What is
fuck
that? What is that, Archie? A 128.
I'm gonna call it up. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen now.
Let's have a peeky poo. But Tits, I think you know your gold is not vulnerable. It's pretty well cladded. I mean, don't be a baby.
Yeah. But you can't do action shit with it. I mean,
Don't-
you know.
Yes, you can.
Oh God.
It's a fucking Rolex. Yes, you
What
can.
happened, Ranch? Are you okay?
Archie's mentally frozen.
No, Rancher said, oh, God, I'm just worried about him.
He was talking to me.
No, fuck you. No problem.
That's my rancher. I was worried about you for a minute, but now that you're
So what's that new book you're talking about, man? You didn't say anything about it.
Oh, I've written another book and a half since I published my last one. But
What
books are
about
kind of a
dogs
pain
or is
in
it
the
about
ass.
something else?
Of course, no. It's dogs, and more dog. the one that I'm working on trying to sell right now, and it's a pain in the ass. But anyway, it's about really the most remarkable dogs and people I've ever met. So there's some really amazing.
Hey, am I
stories.
included in that? I hope I'm included in there, Mark.
Well, actually, you were included.
I hope I do more than eat dog shit in this new book.
you are an overweight Australian Shepherd named Archie who eats feces that he finds on the street.
Good.
Look, what do you think? See, I don't know that suits me. Mother of pearl.
I think it does suit you. Yeah, I think.
And actually,
it's very feminine. It's very feminine. Come on.
No, it's not. Now, if he was like,
I look, Mother of Pearl is.
It's a baller watch. Come on, guys. It's a baller watch.
Now, if he had like severe diarrhea and then you could say, well, he's producing never-ending shit content. Then that would be.
Well, Clyde, you in my book are a slightly overweight beagle who has a hangdog face and lives with Archie, the Australian Shepherd.
Very flashy. Very flashy.
And you bark at everyone you see.
It's feminine, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ozzy.
Yeah.
G'day, gentlemen.
Imagine me wearing a fucking bit. Listen, I've got the woman's opinion. It's definitely a female watch.
Yeah.
Or if you're confident in your sexuality, like William Gaudrian.
Who joined us?
Trust
Aussie
Sizzle.
Expat.
We got Aussie Expat, $2. Gold sub and world time paddock is all you need. Thank you. Hey,
you keep that
Aussie.
very short.
I may be selling one of my Breguets, Aussie.
Oh, you got a bite?
I'm selling it back to the dealer I bought it from. I'm losing a little bit. But I can just fuck it off. Be out of it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's good. You've got a good relationship with that dealer.
Yeah. I think I might. That's what I might do. Fuck it off. Then I keep one Breguet, the white dial, which is actually that's the one I can easily read the most. It's beautiful. Keep that. Couple of steel watches. That's enough.
Yes.
Makes sense.
I like that one, man.
No craving. Chief
Strong.
Tit. I got no craving for many Rolex. I don't actually crave a Rolex. I've got the Explorer. I'm happy.
Oh,
with
how
that.
the mighty have fallen.
No, I reckon he has got something. I think he's after what I'm after as well.
5.
Your wife?
I think they're both after a late 90s or early 2000s GMT.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, but they're expensive. Aussie Expat, how are you, man?
Yeah, doing well. Just preparing for some long-range shooting tomorrow morning, so getting the equipment together.
Hyperactivity?
I'm doing exactly the same thing tomorrow.
Yeah, what are you shooting?
We shoot this. It's called F class. Have you ever heard of F class? F standard. It's 308. 308 caliber. It's either 223 or 308.
Okay.
The only calibers you can shoot, and it's
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a guy called Eric Cortina in America?
No.
What he shoots?
I'm not that familiar with
Yeah.
shooters.
Actually, Chief Tits is actually not a lawyer. He's an undercover sniper.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I'm shooting 223 tomorrow. I do have a 308 suitable for long range, but I like the 223 just for ergonomics.
What kind of range are we shooting here? 500 yards? Or,
Tomorrow, I'm just scouting a place. I think I'm probably only doing out to 400, but it's possible to do 1,000 there, so we'll see.
You know, on the battlefield, Archie would not have to worry about snipers.
Why, Clyde? Go ahead, I'll bite. Why?
Let's get the punchline. Let's go for the punchline.
You should be more worried with quartermasters and cooks.
Oh, because they'll cook him because he's a Minotaur.
Rancher, Minotaur.
Oh,
Thank
Rancher.
you, Rancher, for your humor. We love your humor, Rancher. Thank you.
It's a certain type of rancher humor, isn't it? It's a brand of its own.
It's annoying.
It doesn't really fit into its own box. It's got its own box.
It's annoying. It's annoying. Rancher humor is very annoying.
Remember, there used to be a TV show.
3-piece steel stunners. Look at that 3-piece. How's that?
You guys
Oh, that's
remember
fucking hot.
remember the TV show Branded?
Branded.
Branded. What do you do when you're stranded? on the toilet, and you ain't got a roll. To prove you're a man, you must wipe it with your hand. That's what you do when you're stranded on the toilet bowl. Anyway, that was the tune of Branded.
Hey, Expat, can I quickly ask you something about your shooting? Do you reload yourself or not?
No, I used to live in an apartment in Seattle, so I never had the room to do it. If I started really picking this up, I totally would, because I save all my brass, so it could happen, but we'll see.
Yeah,
That's
It's totally the way to go. It's
That means you use the shells again. Is that right? You use the casing again.
Yeah, of course.
exactly.
And then
brass.
you can put a few extra grains in. You can make a hot load. A hot load.
Well,
that Australian accent. It sounds like you're saying you save all your bras.
It's actually,
I do save all my brass.
when you reuse your brass, you can actually make your own. Your rounds become much more accurate.
Consistent. Yeah,
Yeah.
consistency is accuracy. So the way they make them mass manufactured is they have a hopper. You know what a hopper is, right? Like they have a hopper for cereal or grains.
Like Dennis Hopper.
Yes. But a hopper is not very precise. It's not the same as weighing the material each and every time. So if you want to be consistent, you'll actually weigh each and every round's how to load and be very precise with where the bullet is placed in the
I'm
casing.
very
so you
precise
have more
with my load.
consistency.
Now the other thing
That's very good.
Each round that you fire, the brass fire forms into that rifle's chamber. So next time you use that brass, right, and it goes in, it doesn't have any sort of room to move because it's perfectly formed for that particular rifle.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And it'll be consistent, more consistent each time. But you can only go so far. Like you can only reload on quality brass, I think.
Guys, we're talking
10,
ballistics
20
in a rack
times.
format. Ballistic.
Factory brass will be like 5 times.
Snake.
Mikey.
Hey, I can answer your question, Titty.
Michael.
When the brass is used and spent, and the reloader takes the brass and anneals it, which heats it up to a certain temperature that softens the metal again, and then the bullet is reshaped. The neck, where it tapers down, is reshaped to perfection, and then the length of it is set to perfection, and all with a micrometer when in the reloading process. And
Absolutely, Mike. I've been doing it for 20 years.
Oh, okay. I thought,
you reload?
I thought you were asking the question.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm sorry.
No, I was asking Aussie Expat if he reloads.
Yeah, I don't. I never have. But, if I spent more time doing long-range stuff, I would. I wouldn't do it just to make things cheaper. The bulk ammo is very affordable here.
You know what the problem with not reloading is that you got to constantly find a new girlfriend.
Well,
a lot of work. I would really rather reload. It's much easier.
Do you find that my thing is sticking with a certain brand and type of bullet and just dialing my gun into the bullet and then never change brands ever. I never change because if I put a different brand or a lead bullet through the gun, it'll shoot differently. I'll have to redial it.
Okay, we've got a super chat. William Godrian, €6. Chief Tit, woman's watch. I can wear this real man's watch. You can't. I don't want to wear your so-called manly steel watches.
See, there's a man confident in his sexuality.
I didn't mean to offend William.
No.
I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry about that if you took it the wrong way.
When you said it was a girly watch, you didn't mean to offend
I
him?
just thought it was a little bit feminine because it's got like a mother of pearl face. It's got diamonds on it. It's like it's a bit of
it looked totally gay, right?
Hey, man, it takes a tough man to make a tender chicken.
Maybe we should all pull out our guns and show them to each other.
I think you can get.
Be good, rancher.
Why?
To Mike's comment, you can be accurate with factory, and the number one thing is don't keep changing the factory ammo. But they also have batch to batch variants. So
I know.
when I find a good round,
did you see Archie almost choke on his drink? Archie almost choked on his drink when everybody started talking about it.
I go get my.
I want to ask you something. You're an intelligent man in Australia, Chief Tit, right? You're a lawyer.
Yeah.
What do you think of Aussie expats' advice that buying a home is one of the dumbest you can do?
I never said that. You said that. I never said that.
I don't know. Do you want me to be diplomatic or do you want me to be honest?
Sure.
Sure what? Diplomatic or honest?
Honest.
Honest.
We want honest. Get them.
I think it's fucking ridiculous. The first thing you buy is to put a roof over your head. All the shit hits the fan and you can't do
First
anything.
thing you buy is a double brick house, a Holden car, and a Victor lawnmower. You are an Australian Aussie expat.
You're fucking traitor.
The first thing that happens when shit hits the fan is I'm getting the fuck out of there to a country that's actually got opportunities.
Listen, you fuckwit. Have you got a Hills hoist out the back or not? Because if you don't, get rid of that fucking Aussie expat name.
You know, it actually took me almost a full year here in America to realize that people literally never air dry their clothes.
No, we
Just
do not.
literally never.
No,
I'm sure most
dryers.
Americans have never experienced doing it at all.
Archie, they don't know what a Hills hoist is.
I do it. That's the only way I do it.
Well, you know what else
Actually,
we don't do? We don't beat our
Really
clothes on a
good for your
rock at the
clothes,
river.
Aussie expat.
Yeah, like in
We
India.
don't eat kangaroo, giant rats. We don't beat our clothes on a rock at the river either.
Okay, I've got a follow-up question. Okay, Chief Tit, you're an intelligent man.
Oops.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing here?
You know what?
I was
I'm happy to
wondering
pay
that
for
with
this
myself
entertainment.
yesterday.
I love it.
I like you guys. I like the guys. You know, this is like, cheers, man, for me.
Norm.
Most
Oh,
of the time.
So does Mark. Wait, did you say
Let me ask you something. If there was actually a club, a watch collecting club, and it had a group of people like this, and even the people on the super chart, and there was a membership fee of $500 a year, and people meet up and talk their shit, and all
You'd
that,
have to pay me $500 a year.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah,
You'd have to pay me.
Do you know what? I was a member of a couple of gentlemen's clubs in town, in the city of Sydney, right? A lot of the lawyers are, and old private school boys and stuff like that. Those fucking things cost $5,000 to $7,000 a year membership. And you go in there and everybody's sitting in the reading room reading the fucking paper.
Sounds like a circle jerk.
Not even talking. What the fuck is the point of that? This is value.
Wait. Do they have leather chairs? Because I love. Do they have leather chairs and cigars at a bar?
Oh yeah, the whole thing.
And the barman knows your name. I fucking want that. I want that.
You want that shit? Yeah. I thought I wanted it too.
Which club did you belong to, Chief Tit?
I was a member of the University and Schools Club, the Sydney Club,
Tattersalls,
also the Royal Automobile Club.
I've been to Raqqa. That's a bit neglected now. It's a bit neglected, isn't it?
It is a bit.
It's a good location.
Great, right next to the harbour. Fabulous. Fabulous
Fantastic
spot.
Location.
Jesus.
But you know what I mean? They're a sort of a bygone era. You don't really do that sort of thing.
Did you leave those clubs, Chief Ted? Did you leave, or what did you do?
Look, I did. I think it's when you start
expensive.
It's very expensive, but when you start having a family, you can't really spend that much time away from your kids to be sitting there reading the newspaper and having a martini at 9 o'clock at night, and everybody's going, well, where the fuck is he? Do you know what I mean? I'm just talking reality here.
Yeah.
The perfect place to be at 9 o'clock at night when you have small children.
So you quit? You quit some of these clubs? Are you a member of any of them still? No.
No, not anymore.
Well, it's a lot of money. You got to cut costs. I've cut Netflix. I cut Spotify.
Netflix. That's your big club. I personally wouldn't be a member of any club that would have me.
Would have you as
That's such a good call.
I'm with Chief Tid on this one. You know, I've had to think carefully about when do I want to do things, and there's some things which are focused on the weekends or evenings. That's my family time. You know, I'm not going to give that up.
Yeah,
I'm not going to commit to anything like that.
I'm sure.
Who are these people? You know what I mean? Who are these people that have got time to be able to fucking go there after work and sit there for hours on end reading the paper, having a drink and saying hello to the next guy who walks past? And to do that, they're paying $7,000 or $8,000 a year. I don't get what the point of it is.
I could understand during the week. Like for me, I'm trying to pack my days 9 to 5 now with things that I enjoy. You know, my son's at school. It's not a big deal.
Isn't it just kind of like an expensive man?
I'll be back.
Of a certain,
I'll be back.
Just with a certain atmosphere.
I'll be back too.
Yeah, it is, Mike. But after a while, it can get boring after a couple of years. You know?
Well, my dad, I'm sure before I was born, or before I could understand anything, was a member of the Playboy Club in San Francisco.
Well, Mike, that's a slightly different sort of thing.
No, it's not. It's the same kind of deal. You're served just by like bunnies with bunny ears, but it's a bar. And they got
It was members only, isn't it, Mikey? That was the members only in America.
You know what? I don't know details. That's all I know about it.
Super chat.
I always thought that the Playboy Club was
$5.
similar.
CB, $5. I lived for over a year in a hotel suite, and after that experience, considered selling all properties and live in hotel to hotel. Wow. I lived for a year in a hotel suite. Wow,
CB, does CB have a family?
Yeah, he does. Sure. He does. He's got a, yeah.
You know what? I'll tell you something interesting, Arch. My family, yeah, Arch, my family from my wife's side are all captains on different merchant vessels and in the merchant marine, right? A couple of them are in America, in the Holland America lines on those cruise ships and stuff. The Germans have got this thing where retirees go on these ships and they basically live on them using their pension to pay for the annual ticket. And because it costs the same thing. For them, a nursing home would cost the same as basically living on these cruise liners that go around the world all year.
Yes.
Because they're all the prices are all inclusive. You get all your meals, there's medical sort of support on these ships. So a lot of them are literally retirees and they don't bother even having a home anymore.
I've heard that. We got a super chat, Daft Nagus, £5. Never mind a watch club. Imagine everyone being stranded on a desert island. Think Lord of the Flies. Exactly.
Daft Nagus.
Hey, Chief Tit just made my point for me. He just made my point for me. Like my wife and I, we've agreed that in our 70s that we will not have a home at all and we'll just do a perpetual cruise. That's our retirement plan.
Actually, you could do it. But have you ever been on a cruise?
No.
That's the thing. I thought the same thing. And then I went on a fucking cruise, and after 5 days, I wanted to fucking shoot myself.
Yeah. Do you think if you were in your 70s or 80s, you would feel the same?
How do we get Archie on a cruise?
We should do an ArchieLuxury cruise. We should all get on the cruise.
We should do an Archie cruise.
Archie cruise. They do an Invicta cruise.
Yeah, and then you probably get a hell of a deal on price-wise.
Yeah, we should all go on a cruise, ArchieLuxury cruise.
Yes, we can even be on the ship.
I've never been on one.
We'll
do a Caribbean cruise.
Yeah,
cigars, alcohol, and ladies of the islands. This should be fantastic.
That would be fantastic. We could take the wives; they could have a separate club. So they don't miss out.
We accidentally got separated at the port. We both groups got on the wrong boat. That's all that happened there. Nothing nefarious.
Exactly. You accidentally wrote the wrong time down for them to be there.
The kids and the ladies got on the wrong boat, but it's okay. They're well catered to.
Exactly.
So have you ever been on a cruise, Arch?
No, I have not. But the problem is it encourages you to eat a lot. It's sort of like a buff. You got a continuous buffet. You got to be careful how you space it out.
Because when you're not on the boat, we're fully in control of our diets, are we? Is that what you're trying to say?
You're more inclined to eat more on the boat, because it's delicious and.
It's true, and because there's nothing else to fucking do other than eat.
Hey. Aussie expat, what the hell are you doing? You're going to get me into trouble, Aussie.
We saw that.
What do you do?
I looked it up. I looked it up. You can't do firearm stuff, but you can do the once fired brass is fine.
No, don't show it.
It's not push it, but it's not.
Yeah, not that Archie allows it, but can you repeat that? Just for
no, it doesn't. No, let's just leave it, Mikey. We just.
I'll never do it on your show, Archie. I just want to know what he said.
Don't show any gun-related stuff. That's what we're saying.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Tell me.
I got to tell you something. Seriously, the problem with those cruises, you know, there's actually a cruise ship called the World, which you buy. Is you buy a condominium, right? You buy a place on it, and it's continually just goes around the world.
Oh, really? So there's one that actually specializes
It's
about
called
that.
the World Residence. The World Residence. It's the World. MS the World. Okay.
I gotta go.
And it basically you can buy a cabin on it, right? It's like a floating condominium, right?
Right.
And
remember
it's
seeing,
basically you've got to be worth $10 million or something to buy one, but
Right. What they check your financials before you classify it as being acceptable or something. Is that what it is?
okay, so the price for a cruise varies wildly from 30 to 30.
Archie, I think we should start a super chat, sort of like accumulation of funds for a proposed joint cruise.
They have you can buy apartments on. It's called the Residence on the World. The ship is called the World. They're called the Residences. The only privately owned residential cruise ship with prices varying from a few $1 million for studios, so a few $1 million for a studio, to much higher for larger homes, offering unique lifestyle with global cruising and home customization. Though options also exist. So basically, yeah, entry can range from 2.5 to over $15 million.
Yeah, but it's no good for you, Arch. It doesn't have a garage.
Ongoing expenses, right?
I remember reading, like, in modern, Popular Mechanics or something, a concept of a giant floating island. Basically, it wasn't even ship shaped, but it was just this permanent mobile floating island that people lived on. You know, it had actual.
And with that cruise ship, it goes to all the main things, like it goes to the Olympics.
It's amazing.
It goes to the car races, you know, Monte Carlo, you know, different times of the year. They schedule all the important events around the world.
Well, you fucking wouldn't want to not like your neighbours, eh? You wouldn't want to not like your neighbours. You're fucking stuck with them.
Yeah, well, the other thing is too, well, I think it's pretty soundproof, but can you believe that? Even a studio is several $1 million. So then you'd have to have Homeowners Association, Body Corp would probably be several $100,000 a year on top of that.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't have to mow the lawn anymore. Hey? No lawn mowing, no gardening expenses.
You remember the cruise ships in Australia? We got all the second-hand ones. You remember Fair Star, the fun ship? Remember?
Fuck, I went on the Fair Princess. It was shocking. Fuck, it was terrible.
Really?
It was. One day I'll tell you some stories about that fucking thing.
My mom likes to go on those cruises.
Guys, we had a cross-dressing night on that thing. We all had to wear fucking dresses, and all the girls had to wear like fucking guy stuff, right? It was ridiculous. I got these photos from when I was like mid-20s in dresses. I look ridiculous. Fuck, I hope Mark's not on. I'll be finished. They do that. It was a traditional thing on the Fair Princess. At least one night was cross-dressing night. Let's see if I can find one of the photos.
Sounds like everybody having a good time.
Oh, it was, mate. I'll try to find one of the photos. You might fucking laugh.
I've never been on a cruise and don't really have the urge to go on one.
I'd love to do a themed one. I've thought about joining the Invicta cruise, but that doesn't kind of really happen anymore. They have these sort of community organized ones, but hey, a community organized AC3 cruise, I would totally go.
Absolutely.
A little less easy for say coming from Australia, I think. So a lot of these theme cruises will be like coming out of Miami. which is easy
Yeah.
for people on the east coast of America, but that's
Now
and
that
England
you're
too,
retired, is that
actually.
one of your bucket list things? Now that you're retired,
Sorry.
is that one of your bucket list things? Now that you're retired, to go on a cruise with your wife?
Potentially, we'd love to do an Alaska cruise, but this all has to happen around summer holidays for the kids.
Yeah.
Which it may happen, but it's not unusual. It's sort of, I mean, we're not going to get up to anything that other people can't do. It's just the longevity that we can do. Like we can go away for the entire summer instead of just a couple of weeks during summer.
See, Archie and I are at a different stage. Archie's actually free now. I'm almost free. I've got another 3 years until my youngest finishes year 12, and you're not really free until that happens.
Yes.
And then you can have your second go, you know?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably why he's getting rid of his watches.
Exactly.
That's it. To fund the second go.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, the other thing is too. You look at these things. How many of these fucking things do you really need? Like Mike the Snake.
I've tried to justify
Mikey's down to
3.
one.
I can't do
Mikey,
3.
how many? You're down to 1, aren't you?
One nice watch.
Yeah, that's all you need. One nice watch.
I do find myself, totally content rocking just one right now, but I'm also taking that energy and I'm spending it on other things lately. Otherwise, I'd be right back into the watches, you know. But
Okay. So, do you reckon anybody be prepared to super chat to see me in a dress? A little black cocktail dress. I've got it ready. I've got it ready. Yes. Yeah. So, where's Mark gone? Is Mark left?
I think he,
Yeah, I
he
think he
did.
disappeared.
Yeah.
He disappeared. He's done.
Okay, here, fucking super chat. Here, look. There it is, Arch.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Wow!
Shocking.
My God!
Bloody dreadful.
There we go. Look at
And
that.
here's the sexy legs as well. Look,
Oh wow! Look at that. Hey.
the hairiest woman alive.
I like that photo you use as your avatar on that motorbike. You look like Uncle Jack. You know Uncle Jack?
I remember
that
Uncle
show
Jack.
on ABC?
Yeah, that sort of frightened me because I was only a boy when that was around. I found it slightly scary. I don't know why.
Yeah, I did too. I must admit, I agree with you.
Auntie Jack.
Auntie Jack.
Auntie Jack.
That's
And I always had those boxing gloves, remember?
Yes, that's right. Auntie Jack.
You got a super chat, Arch?
Super chat. Here we go. We got one. We got one from William Gaudrian. Here we go. $2. William Gaudrian, $2, €2. What full gold manly watches do you own? What full gold manly watches do you own, Chief Tit?
None. Only the bluesy, but that's not full gold.
Yeah.
None. I don't think any of the others are gold. No. Well, somebody called me Chief.
That's a good question. Like, does anyone really need a full gold watch? I mean, is there any amount of steel that doesn't like if you've got a 5711, do you need a gold watch still?
I was just thinking if I went full gold, I would go white gold. I wouldn't go full yellow or pink.
But is that because you want to wear it often, or because you just don't see any need for yellow gold in your life ever for any event?
That
But
pretty much.
But are you making a distinction between yellow gold watch in a sports model watch and yellow gold in a dress watch, or no distinction?
I'm like, well, if we're just like talking like, let's say the difference subs or sport watches. If it comes down to dress watches, I'm all game for gold. yellow gold. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
But a gold sports watch says something different to a gold dress watch, to your point.
Yeah, exactly. That's
it
what I'm saying.
does.
So what, Aussie Expat, what's your view of either of those two?
I think that you should get the gold sports watch because the things that you could use a gold dress watch for, you could also use a gold sports watch for. But then you've also got what you need the gold sports watch for, which is to tell everyone to fuck off when you're wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, I see your point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you get a little bit of that feel with the bluesy already, you know? Like it's different.
Exactly. Archie, what do you think of a full gold sports watch like a chunky Rolex gold with a very dressy outfit, like if you're going out for a black tie?
Go for it, man. I think in this, it's not 1996.
Titty,
Any
if you
analog
wear that
watch,
black dress,
any analog watch is a dress watch. Any analog, you can wear whatever I think you can get it. It's not, the thing is, it's not any analog non-Apple watch is a dress watch.
So this whole business about a leather strap thin round gold watch is gone.
Think so. I really think so. Yeah.
It is nice though. It is nice to think that something like your Breguet is something that you would wear with a tuxedo. It is the classic.
Well, that's the thing. That class of watch is dying off a bit, but you know what I mean? Like it is. A lot of people, they want the sports because you can understand why. It's not a rugged watch. It's on a leather. It's a special occasion watch, isn't it?
Yeah. But if you've got multiple watches and you're not talking about a one and done, if you're talking about one and done, I get it. Yeah. But if you're going to have, why wouldn't you have something like your Breguet in a collection if you've got, it fills that niche, you know? Like,
but I think it's gold sports watch before you get a dress watch. Because the gold dress watch can't fulfill the role of a gold sports watch.
I see. But are you saying that there's room for both in a collection if you're going to have a collection?
Yes. But the order should be sports first, not dress.
Because it's more versatile.
Yeah. You can go to...
Yeah, I think you're right there. But I think a dress watch itself, there's nothing like it's nothing like a gold dress watch, you know what I mean? Like it's special. It's a special.
Yeah.
If you have the lifestyle that you can every day wear the dress watch, you can every day wear the gold dress watch. That's absolutely 100% on you. Not many people have that lifestyle though.
You do.
Where they're always in suit and tie.
You could wear a gold dress watch.
What are you talking about? I'm in an Adidas tracksuit right now. I don't.
Wear with a gold dress watch, anything you want, because he's got all the free time, no more corporate shill.
Yes.
You've got you've identified what is winning.
Yeah. But he's got kids to flush his nice gold watch down the toilet and stuff like that.
Do the plumbing, that's right.
I mean,
the youngest one is she could still do that. She flushed a PlayStation 5 controller not too long ago, and that's a pretty expensive controller.
But that's just one example.
How did you watch her after that?
Sorry?
How did you talk to her after that? Say, don't do that?
Oh, we didn't talk. We were just all in disbelief. I was like, what are you doing? Why did you just throw the PlayStation controller in the bathtub? It was ridiculous. It's like, what did you even think would happen?
She probably thought it's fun out the bottom. It's fucking broken. I'll throw it away.
Yeah. All I'm thinking about is the PlayStation controller. So I pulled it out. I pulled it apart. I put an air compressor on it. It worked, but about 5 months later, it stopped working. It's like,
WD-40.
Chat CB $2, full yellow gold, full bracelet is Nova. Wanna be rich.
Wanna be rich. I find that hard to believe. Honestly, that just costs so much money. You have to be rich to buy that. Even if that was your last penny, you are still some kind of rich.
Aussie Expat, can I just be the proponent of CB's argument for a second, right?
Yeah.
I get what he's saying. He's saying that a full, like if you go in with a friggin' solid gold Submariner and you dress up for a black tie event, you're rocking that, you're trying to say I'm rich, right? Whereas somebody who's got a thin, understated dress watch that only comes out for that occasion and it's some horology thing, that's more old money and it's classy and it's somebody who's been into watches for a long time who doesn't give a fuck what anybody else really thinks, but just enjoys it. And the only person who needs to know.
But I'm kind of, I know, I 100% understand, but I also don't give a fuck about old money. Old money can fucking die.
Of course,
I don't mind. Look, if someone's new rich, what's the problem?
I don't think it's the new rich factor that's the problem. I think it's the behavior, the sort of stereotype behavior of new rich that's the problem. It's not the fact that they're new rich. That's admirable. But it's like a lot of people who are new rich like to rub it in the face of the people who are poor now that they're not poor themselves anymore. That's the whole thing.
You know, the thing is, even if you wear a solid gold watch, because gold plating is so prevalent, most people don't even realize it's a solid gold watch. They just think, oh, it's just like a fossil or something like that. You know what I mean? They don't realize, fuck, that is actually $80,000.
Yeah. In a way, it's a negative status symbol. Like that's why I refer to Richard Mills as negative status symbols, because they're more likely to assume that it's the cheap knockoff than the real thing. It's only if they get to know you that they go, oh, that probably is real, which means it's not really a status symbol at all. It's a negative status symbol because they have to get to know you to realize that it was something to begin with. Do you get what I'm saying? A status symbol is meant to forward project what they're about to encounter. But when you encounter someone who, from their perspective, is wearing a fake watch or a gold-plated watch, they think this person is struggling. That's what I see when I see someone with a sort of a shitty Mercedes or BMW, is that this is literally everything that they could possibly afford. That's all they could muster. Because they clearly want the badge and the prestige, but what they happen to be driving, some low-end BMW Mercedes, it's all they could afford.
You can tell by how it's kept whether it is like that or not. Like, there's a difference between being a real enthusiast and being a poser.
There can be that nuance. But most people who I see driving like a BMW, they tend to be minorities or something like that, you know. And I saw a Mercedes
that expensive in America. Like, you secondhand, these cars are actually quite affordable. Doesn't mean you can afford to keep them going, but you initially can purchase them pretty reasonably. I
actually saw a Mercedes the other day, very late model, if not within the first 2 years, driving around on its donut. I'm like, I just pointed out to my wife, you see that? This is exactly what I'm talking about. These people can't afford shit.
What do you mean by donut? I don't understand.
They're driving around on their spare tire.
Oh, well, that's maybe because they got a flat. They're going to change it. That's nothing.
That would be a highly unusual circumstance that I spot someone who happens to be on the way to getting their tire changed.
Oh no, that happens all the time.
I find that hard to believe that what I was watching wasn't someone just waiting for their next paycheck before they got it replaced.
Super chat, Arch.
Don't think that'd be the case. Here we go. We got Hurritan, $2. Sell the Breguet shitters and Beamer for a Rolex.
You know, going back to what you said, Arch, about a lot of watches are gold plated, and so you wouldn't know, right? The watch that I don't have an expensive dress watch. What I have is a watch that I use every time I go to a black tie thing. I use this, right? Now this is I'm not sure if you can see it properly there. It's an old Omega from the 70s. It's automatic. It's an Omega Geneve, right? This thing's cheap, and I think it's gold plated. It's from about 75 or something like that, right?
You can tell the
And
back
it's
of
very
it would be
thin.
steel. The back of it would be steel. Yeah, it's capped.
Yeah, you see?
And you can tell
Now
the
that's-
gold is different color. It's a different color to solid gold. Like if you compare that gold to your gold on your bluesy in the link,
Yeah,
it's different sort of tone.
absolutely. And then it sort of starts to tarnish and sort of go weird and stuff after time.
Yeah.
Now, this is not an expensive watch. It's cheap. And it doesn't compare at all to something like your Breguet or something like that. And so I think I know what you're saying about, oh, you can't tell with the gold plating anymore, but I think you sort of can. I mean, if I had this next to me and I had your one next to me, it's like there's a massive difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, there's different golds though. I think is important to point out. Like not everyone's gold is the same, and some actually age a little bit too.
Yeah, I mean, just it gets, you can get away with it, I think, but it's just, I don't know. I think that's the next watch. It's got to be something that's at some stage is a dress watch. You know?
As Archie says, any watch can be a dress watch. It's just like if your
That's true.
collection's deep enough, eventually you'll justify it. You know, we all need to make excuses.
But it's nice to have one. I think a dress watch is a great watch to have. They're great.
I'd love a 1908 Platinum. I would, but they won't sell me one.
I mean, you've got that now in your collection, Arch. So what? I mean, and it fits that slot. So why would you ever get rid of it?
The Breguet, you mean the white dial?
Yep, absolutely, the white dial one,
Oh
not
yeah,
the
no, I
traditional.
love that watch. I really adore that watch. That watch is super cool.
Yeah, that's hot.
I love it. Yeah, I do love it. And the thing I like about it's automatic, but it doesn't have a date. That's what I love about it, because I think it's just so classy. It's just such a classy thing. And yeah, no, I get you. I get you. But Aussie expat, you know, he has done so well. We can't ever talk him into buying a home. He will never buy a home.
Look, I'll buy a home if somehow you can organize for me a 3.5% interest rate. It's a financial decision, is all it is. The thing is now that I'm retired, no bank will lend to me. For them to get in the well-structured, good rate mortgages, you need a W-2.
You have income.
No, they want a W-2. They don't care about your income, your assets. The government wants to see a W-2. I'd have to get a job again to get a mortgage. And eventually I'd move again. So even if, say, I did have a mortgage for this current house, if I ever moved again, which might happen in 4 or 5 years, I couldn't get a mortgage then either. So I'd have to go back to renting either way or get another job.
Yeah.
Because the fixed rate mortgage, Arch, you've talked about that before. The fixed rate mortgage here, that's backed by the government, but they won't want certain criteria. One of those criteria is that the person getting it has a W-2, i.e. an income, a normal income.
You can arrange this shit. You can make it all appear.
Yeah, you can.
No. This is a very common conundrum for people in early retirement. Is like, I just cannot find a loan. I just have to buy the house outright. So that's the most common outcome.
Look, you don't understand. Come on,
Yeah.
Aussie expat. You're worth $10 million fucking dollars, and you
Yeah,
play
not
the
yet.
dumb
Not
fuck.
yet.
You like to play the dumb fuck, right?
Yeah.
I'm not worth.
No, Arch, I'm telling you, this is not intuitive.
Just listen to me. I'm not worth anything near what you're worth, right? And I could see my income going down, 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 down. So I deliberately got a redraw facility whilst I still had good figures. Now, if I can have the insight on my level of wealth to do that, somebody who's 5 times smarter than me can't just come on as
different,
the dumb
Arch.
fuck.
So in
Can't come on
Australia,
as the dumb fuck and say, poor me, poor me, poor me.
I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you the realities of our situations are different.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You've got enough money to buy it outright, so why are you talking about a mortgage, you dick?
I could buy it
Why
outright,
would you
but
even want a mortgage? Why would you even want a mortgage?
Yeah. Why would you want a mortgage?
the mortgage is good. It's a good deal if you can get the right interest rate. So you got tax write-off.
You don't have income. So what's the point of having a fucking tax write-off?
Because I have, unfortunately, in early retirement, you have income either way. So
so you got income. Now you've got income.
No, but I didn't say just income. I said a W-2. I said a W-2.
You specifically said to Archie, you had no fucking income, and therefore there's nobody said that.
I said specifically they want a W-2, which is basically income from work. But anyway.
Four people on you, cunt.
I love you, Chief Tit.
Super chat. Don't listen to him.
I mean, let's put it this way. You're worth $10 million. You could easily set up a business. You have a coin-operated laundry, or you have some other businesses you have. You pay yourself.
There are ways to finagle it. I would just do what everyone else does, and I would just buy.
GMP, $5. I have a 2000 Audi TT Mark I Roadster. I purchased it because I love it. Expat, and that's the way I collect my watches as well. See, I got to tell you
that
something.
Sounds good.
I don't think. Can I just say this to you, Chief Tit? I think Aussie Expat is such an arrogant fuck. He thinks he knows whether people have money or not. You don't even know much about BMWs or Mercedes. Can you pick different series or different special ones? You just assume this guy's trying to look rich.
Yes, in general. Yeah. Most of them are. Unless it's like an actual AMG.
You don't know models or specialty or vintage ones or special ones, or you think, oh, that guy's just trying to look rich.
What, you're telling me that the compact SUV Mercedes things and the crossover Mercedes, that those are very valuable Mercedes?
What I'm saying is, you look at some cars from the 70s or 80s Mercedes, and you'd say, "Oh, that's a piece of shit," or "That's this."
No, I'm not. No. From the 70s and 80s, 100%.
No understanding.
No. Mercedes used to be fantastic.
$5. Give us your best Tracks NYC impression of old Tracks NYG trying to get his money back. You bitch.
That's right.
There we go. We got.
Where's my money, bitch? Where's my money?
New factory gold and diamonds day is for wealthy men. Women should wear lady date just 31 mil or 28. That's normal. Bigger watch. Why?
He's very upset, isn't he?
I love it, William.
We've really got under his skin by saying that it was a little bit feminine.
For me, I've already had the 36 mil day date. I've had
with diamonds and fucking pearls and shit, or was it normal?
I had a diamond. My second one I had was a diamond because I bought it secondhand. It's look. Oh, Mark Goldberg resumes back. Hello, Mark.
How was it back? Sorry for my absence. Family Zoom. Family Zoom. We do a family Zoom every week.
Are they having an excommunication?
No excommunication. It's just, we're like, my kids are all over the country. We're all thousands of miles apart. My mom, so anyway, we all of us do. We started it during COVID and we just kept going.
We got CB.
Super chat.
$5. Why would someone buy a gold watch if to buy a house they need a mortgage? Why would somebody buy a gold watch if to buy a house they need a mortgage?
That's a fair
because
point.
it's a financial decision. There's reasons to have a mortgage in America.
I think the thing is, you got to CB. I think the answer to that is right. It's like, why does a person who's not super rich, why do they buy a Corvette or a BMW or a Mercedes? If they're a car person, they buy things that make them happy.
Benz and bow ties will tell you that most of these people
I like that
driving.
guy.
Yeah, but
negative equity.
All these people that he's financing have negative equity. They're leasing and they're broke. They're also getting these cars for 10,000 miles a year. I mean, I work at home and I still drive 15,000 miles a year.
Hey, Arch, I'll show you how you detail the car. So this is the Aussie expat van. And then this is how you detail the car.
Is that a vacuum cleaner?
That's a vac.
Just a dust buster.
What sort of van is that's a Toyota van?
Yeah, Toyota minivan, yes.
The Sienna?
Yeah, the Sienna.
Nice.
And this is a 750 CFM leaf blower.
That's awesome. Just blow the shit out of it.
Yeah, it just flies out the other side.
Oh yeah.
I gotta be honest with you, for someone of your wealth, you're either a miserable fuck where cars don't give you any joy.
I love my car.
It's practical. It's practical.
Oh, you're really that stingy. You know?
No, check it out. No, I forked out. Check this out. Pull it up.
You're a multi-millionaire and you've got a fucking Toyota van and you don't want to buy a house without a mortgage. What the fuck is wrong
full screen.
Full screen.
So I got the Falcon trail terrains, the all-terrain tires, so I can go out in the desert, do whatever I like.
Are those 19s? 19s?
Big spender.
I think it's 17, but these are slightly oversized tires, so that there's a little bit of lift involved. So yeah. No, I don't skimp out. I don't buy cheap tires.
Are you saying you go
you didn't buy the Pirelli Scorpions, did you?
Off-roading in a minivan?
No. Yeah, I go on trails and stuff that are unpaved with this thing. It does everything.
We got a super chat here. Timely behavior, $8. I can't wait to finish paying my mortgage. Aussie wants to dive into one.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, I mean, look,
Timely's in the UK. No, look, I like the 30-year mortgage in America. That in of itself is an attractive product. Even if the asset to buy wasn't a house, I would still get one. I'd still get a 30-year mortgage. If I could buy any asset, I'd love a 30-year mortgage.
You know, the silly thing is, Chief, you know, the thing is, for a smart ass, I got to tell you something. You could have easily got the loan approved before you resigned from your job. That's what you do. You get it approved before your circuit. You had no intention.
I knew what was going to happen. Like,
you're 100% right, because they weren't going to call it up after you retire. What were they going to do? Call it in?
No, as long as you make payments, they're not going to call it in. They're not going to call it in.
Right.
Archie, it's a financial decision. My rent is... Go ahead.
Dan.
All up there.
I'm just having a look at this poll. Let's have a look here.
What poll? Was it poll?
There's a poll. Let's have a look here. There's a poll. What's the poll? It says, who would you trust with financial advice? AC3, 23%, Aussie expat, 26%, or Powie, 52%.
Nice. Archie, you're 100% right, and I did evaluate it. My current rent puts me back about $3,500 a month. The mortgage for the exact same property would cost me about $4,500 to $5,000 a month, and all of the liability of the property itself. It just doesn't make any sense.
You have chance of capital gain, and if some Romanian somehow steals all that crypto crap you collect, you've still got a place to call home.
Yeah, but if I hold on to the crypto crap for 20 years, I might be able to buy a yacht.
What's the point of buying a yacht in 20 years? You're going to be old and decrepit.
Well, I've got a house now. I can't afford a yacht now, but maybe if I take this path, I could buy a yacht.
Yeah,
the thing about Aussie expat I love is that he's got all the answers. He's young enough to be cocky as fuck.
Archie, look up.
Fuck him. Give him that option you gave him. You can have your yacht and you can have your house. Just get one of those condominiums on that ship that Archie was talking about.
Archie, share screen. Look up.
We will do that.
I'll give you a link in the private chat. Give me a quick sec, but I'll
give you a link. Yachts are cool.
I only hope that by the time I can afford one, that they're fully automated. I don't need a crew, because that's going to be expensive no matter what happens.
Huge money pit. The running cost is about 10% a year for
You
any
can.
vessel.
They're very automated nowadays. They are very automated.
Yeah.
Just to like sales, bring them in, all of that sort of thing.
Yeah, in my second year of work, I visited Monaco with my friend, just on a holiday. We were just young, we were doing it cheap.
Private chat, Archie.
But I saw the yachts, and I said, "Wow!" At the end of the day, you know, when it comes to the end, it'll come down to how big was your yacht. Is all it real. That's the only measurement that matters at the very end of the day.
Speaking of yachts, there's a link in the private chat for you, Archie, to bring up. Have a quick peek at this. Guys, this is a yacht club in the Caribbean called the Bitter End Yacht Club, where my family and I spent Thanksgiving vacation once. It is pretty amazing. All the billionaires bring their super yachts and dock there, but there's also villas that you can rent if you're coming without your own yacht.
The billionaires are doing docking there?
Yeah. I'm talking about 150-foot yachts. People who live year-round on these yachts. These folks.
Man, how could you possibly go and invest in a place that's called the Bitter End?
They have fucking helicopter pads and helicopters on these. They don't have lifeboats. It's like Gilligan's Island goes ultra luxury. It's amazing. And you know how?
Oh, who's that young gentleman who works on a yacht? The engineer?
Yeah, I forget his name, but cool guy. Anyway, you know how they put like a mint on your pillow at a hotel? At this particular yacht club, if you've got a villa, which I did, they put a full bottle of rum on your pillow every night. I never drank so much in my fucking life. And
do they give you denture cleaning tablets for free?
Instead of a mint, you got a full. So I don't know how many bottles of rum I collected, but I tried drinking them all. This was fucking amazing. The water is crystal clear. You're swimming with the sharks, which there's just sharks all over the place there. But for whatever reason, they don't seem to eat the people.
The way you described this as a resort for billionaires, I thought you were going to say they leave a kindergartner in the bed every night.
Anyway, and what they do is like a lot of these people live on these boats, so they travel with children and a tutor. So the kids are doing.
Oh yeah, there's lots of children on these boats. I know that.
But what they do is they're doing homeschooling off of the yachts, so that the kids are getting their education. But a lot of these.
Can I ask the obvious question, Mark? Why is it called the Bitter End?
Because it's at the you can't even access this by plane, only by boat. It's so remote. So
in other words, it's not where rich people go to die.
It's where rich people go to dock.
Not to die.
Correct.
To dock.
Yeah, to dock.
Okay. So I was thinking of
the rates, Archie. I'd be really interested in the rates. But the nice thing is that they have a store there, so the people with yachts still need to buy toilet paper and gas and supplies and stuff. And there's a beautiful restaurant there, actually a few of them. And so you're just rubbing elbows with people, and where are you from? Oh, right there. And then they'll point out into the bay, and there's that. But we're talking yachts with fucking radar. Just amazing. They're not even boats; they're ships. They're just, some of these things are amazing. But I don't know what the rates are these days. I went there in the late 90s.
How much did you pay for a bungalow there? What did you pay? Did you have a beach bungalow?
I don't even want to tell you how much it cost. It was repulsive. But look up the current rates. I'm sure they're off the charts.
It doesn't say.
Well, then I guess it's one of those things where if you have to ask, you can't afford it. But it's pretty crazy. Yeah, but what this was a trip where my mom took.
They're not cheap.
No, it's astronomically expensive. I'm sure Mom blew about $75,000-$80,000 to bring the family there. It was pretty intense.
Fuck.
My mom hooked up some really crazy trips when the kids were a bit younger. Like we all went to Costa Rica, all of us. We had villas there too. But the Bitter End Yacht Club. I think
it's not that expensive.
Isn't it?
I've just done a look now.
Yeah, good. Where are the rates? What was it?
Okay, what month? I mean, you don't want to go there midwinter or something.
No, we went during high season, which was in the winter.
Okay, so say March, right? 1st of March.
No, November. We went like in November.
Okay, hold on. Fuck. November. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, The rates aren't up for November yet. It's got rates up until.
Well, what's March then? What's March? What's March? Because that's our summer. We're in summer.
Okay, so $1,080, and then it goes down to $880.
Yeah, but see,
How many weeks is that for $1,080?
That's for
a night.
hold on. I think that's the nightly rate.
Yeah.
Oh.
For a beach bungalow.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
It's an amazing
that's,
place.
That's Australian rates. That's you go to the Gold Coast and some of those top places. That's what you're paying there.
You know, the problem is getting there. You fly into Puerto Rico, and from Puerto Rico, you're on a jet to land in Puerto Rico. But then in Puerto Rico, you get on a puddle jumper, a prop plane, and you fly to the island of Beef. And then from the island of Beef, you get on a little boat, and you just go to the island of Tortola because they don't have an airstrip.
You're right.
And that's where it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's pretty hard to get to. But anyway, just amazing. That is one of those places I just never forget.
You like to holiday there, do you, Mark?
I've only been the one time, but it was wonderful. But the family used to go when the kids were little, and they all had the same kind of school schedule. My mother, my sister, my partner, my ex, my baby mama, we were all able to go together to these places. So we went to Wyoming and rode horses in the Grand Tetons at 10,000 feet of elevation on a dude ranch. We went to this place. We went to Costa Rica. We got to go to some really amazing places.
So what country is that? What is the country? Where is that?
I don't, that's a really good question. And I don't know who owns that island.
Super chat.
Super.
Yeah, hello, super chat. We got one here. This is from Black. Oh, we got one from Hurritan. Mm-hmm. AC3, would you ever do the Sirocco sales lifestyle? Look, I'd
think.
I'll be honest with you. I like to have a house or an apartment. I don't know if I could live on a vessel. No. Black Cat 9972 $2. Can I be a smart ass know-it-all? Yes, sir. Definitely.
Yes. We're very good.
Satellite internet now is a lot better. It's a lot more comfortable digitally to live on a yacht.
Mark, is it much more comfortable digitally?
Digitally or rectally? I'm sorry, where were we?
Oh, yeah.
Digitally.
I don't know what we're talking about. I was distracted by I was distracted by a small naked, man. I didn't know you were
there is a website called Sailing Miss Sophisticated, but it may have been changed to Captain Ron. But it basically chronicles a couple that take on passengers for 2 weeks at a time, and they live on this 50-foot yacht, and they live the yacht life, and they just chronicle every bit of it, and it's so interesting. The guy's having to change the wiring because of the corrosion, that happens so quickly, and he chronicles it all, and it's just like, this is exactly what yacht life is like. It's a great website, and
got to be a pain in the ass living on a boat. You're cramped, unless you're on 100-foot boat.
You're always having to, be on maintenance patrol, and then there's the occasional, deadly storms that come along, and sometimes.
Well, what you need is the real wealthy have 100, 125 to 150-foot yacht with crew and radar and weather.
Oh, of course. Yeah, totally.
And they're not doing their own maintenance. Now, if you're living on a 50-foot sailboat or boat, chances are you're right. You're doing your own maintenance, and that's a lot of fucking work. No way.
Yeah. This guy redid the battery system with all lithiums.
I'd rather have a car.
Rebuilt the engine, and
Mate, you know what a pain in the ass it'd be to be on a yacht and living on a fucking yacht? Sorry, everything is always damp, salty. It'd be fucking terrible.
Well, it's pretty nice if you have a super yacht and you have crew, then you don't have to worry about a thing. It's like
Yeah,
it's like,
you
it's
don't have
like
so
going on a
much money.
cruise.
Yeah, I
Like,
know, but you got to
you don't feel damp and humid when you're on a cruise ship.
I don't know. I reckon it'd be dreadful.
Oh my God,
That's
I do love a cruise. Just 24-hour food and booze. It is awful nice.
You didn't see the cross-dressing photo, did you?
No, I'm sorry, I missed your college adventures.
Yes, he missed it. He missed it.
He missed it. He missed it. Thank God for that.
Somebody cut the clip. Cut the clip. Where's Narc when you need him?
I got to tell you, Marky, it's nearly time to go, but I want to say to you, Marky,
Yes, tell me.
Breguets, get rid of it. I'm thinking of getting rid of that Breguet, just having one dress watch.
Yeah, well, Dave's taking it back. You told me take the money.
I was actually
Take
the money.
Take the money.
Oh fuck yeah! Take the money,
Take the money.
but keep the enamel. Get rid of the Zenithal. Don't get rid of the enamel. Keep the enamel.
I love that enamel.
Yeah.
The only enamel I care about is on my teeth. Let's go. Get that thing shifted. Move it. Tap, tap.
Move it.
Take the money. Don't even put it on consignment for an extra grand. Take the money now. We got to discuss.
Money.
Sure. Aussie Expat can tell you about the time value of money.
Time is money.
Correct. Money today is worth more than money tomorrow.
Good point. Money today is worth more than money tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
That's exactly it. Guys, I want to thank everyone who super chatted. Let's go through the list. The Franchise Club, Estate SLA, Jono, Mike the Punching Bag, Captain Boob, William Gaudrian. We had Chaos Pizzle, William Gaudrian, CB, Daft Negus, William Gaudrian, CB, Hurritan, Mr. GMT, Hurritan, William Gaudrian, CB, Timely Behavior, Hurritan, Black Cat 997. Guys, that's
Archie,
the show
before
for
you
today.
go, Archie,
Yes,
before
sir.
you go, did you see that last message
What was the last message?
on the chat? I think you
Can
should
we
read
be-
it.
Oh, okay. Last message.
Hey, take a look. Let's have a look at your PayPal. I'm not doing the screen until you look at the PayPal.
PayPal.
Have a look at your PayPal before I do the do.
Sorry, can I just get ready for that before you do it?
You may prepare yourself.
Oh, he is ready for long range shooting.
My God.
I'm gonna get ready.
Just let me know beforehand. He's ready.
Right.
Oh,
I don't think it's come in. I'm
ready.
sorry.
Go.
I don't believe that's come in there. I'm sorry.
Well, let's hold on. Let's give it another. We have 2 minutes left in this stream. Take that 2
I
minutes.
can't believe this.
Refresh your email.
I'm having a look. I'm going in and having a look. Da 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 da.
If that goes through, Archie's going to buy a yacht.
Buy a super yacht, hey?
Yeah.
I'm prepared. I'm
I think
all
it's-
ready, but I'm not going to waste it. So
I think that's Clyde's joke. Clyde does this. He just
I see.
Is that what he did? Fuck, he's funny.
Well, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Is that a Clyde? Was that Clyde?
Who knows? At least it wasn't Argentine.
Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, sorry, nothing's come through.
I see.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.